Jackson Radio Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show, KJRadio.com, 844-551-8255. So I talked about Serena Williams the other day, and I got it wrong. I did. I'm ready to admit it. My mea culpa, my fake news media. I said that somebody made a comment about Serena Williams, and they said something along the lines that now that I've had a baby, now that she's had a baby, she's a real woman. As it turned out, Serena Williams made that comment. I only looked at the headline, and I didn't look at it closely, apparently, so I missed it. But the story's still true. Here's the thing. The left went crazy over Serena Williams saying, I finally feel like a real woman. and rightfully so. She had a baby. Up until that point, what do you think Serena identified as? She identified as a daughter. She identified as a sister. She identified as a tennis player. But she didn't identify as a mom. She didn't feel like, and I'm sure she identified as a woman. Don't misunderstand me. You know, she knows who she is. She's dating guys. It isn't like, Serena's buff. Like I said, she's an athlete, built like an athlete, but that wasn't the thing. Serena is all woman, but she didn't feel that way until she satisfied that thing inside of her. Now, as I said the other day, I ache for women who want to have babies and cannot for whatever reason. I really do. And as a man who can have a baby, we don't have babies. The only way we can feel it is obviously if we can't father a child. But I don't know that it's the same feeling that a woman has because a woman carries that baby. That's a feeling. No matter if I father a child or I adopt a child, I can still feel like a father. And I'm not saying moms that adopt children don't as well. And I'm not trying to make those kinds of distinctions. I know you guys get the point. It's only the leftists who are going to try to parse my words here. But to carry that child inside of you is uniquely woman. And so that's the thing that I think a lot of women miss. So here's Serena. She comes out and she says, I finally feel like a woman. It solidifies in me that feeling of that motherhood, that thing that I've been missing all my life, that thing that so many people take for granted. And when you think about the number of babies who are killed, right, by abortion, and you find one woman who cannot have a child and wants to carry that child, it's disturbing. And Serena, who's obviously ethnically black, she's of a ethnicity as am I, where we kill our babies in more numbers than anybody else because of the system. The system want us to kill our children. So Serena celebrates womanhood. She celebrates motherhood. And the left can't stand it. I want you to understand the mentality you have to be in to be mad that a woman as accomplished as Serena Williams, that has been such a representative of women, a representative of black women, a representative of blacks, an accomplished athlete, and all the other things. She is the Oprah Winfrey of tennis. And the left are mad at her because she doesn't toe the line. She doesn't say, well, what's the big deal about having a baby? There's just a baby. I'm bringing in another black baby to the world. Who cares? And they're mad at her. Think about that. Think about the ramifications, the mindset of a group of people who would denigrate her. And I don't know what they expected her to say. I've always known that I was a woman, but now my baby validates. What do they expect her to say? She's excited. She's ecstatic. She finally feels, and here's the thing that they're mad about mostly, let me just break it down for you. Serena has tapped into that emotional content that they hope no woman ever gets to when they think about what they've just done, the magic of what she just did. Forget all her victories, her Grand Slam titles, all the other things, the accolades, the trophies. I have a friend that works on her watch. She has a $350,000 watch on her arm, and my buddy, has to repair it from time to time. They bring them in for warranty. It was a gift from what I was told. But that watch is nothing in comparison to Serena Williams' baby. And what she's emoting, what leftists hate, is that women all around the world will pay attention to her as she emotes what this baby means, how it impacts her life. It's something deeper than anything leftism wants you to feel. Leftism wants you to feel things about your money, about your career, about women's rights and empowerment and all these other things. And you know what Serena Williams is saying in that one little statement that she made? She's saying, I feel more empowered than I've ever felt in my life. Take all these accomplishments and roll them into one, and they don't compare to what I did, giving birth to a child with a person that I love. And that vexes the left more than you can imagine. See, they thought they taught her better. She's been indoctrinated. The problem is she hasn't been. And what we should be tapping into is, why hasn't Serena Williams? I mean, we're talking Serena. Serena. She's a girl from Compton. This is a Maxine Waters girl, right? That's her person. So how does Serena, I almost said Serena again. How does Serena Williams escape this? She's a product of one of the worst areas you could grow up in America. Her dad's a little loony, but you know what he did? He took those girls out to the tennis court. He made them champions. And they were probably in public school, but what were they around to make her understand that? What were the real influences? Tennis coaches. And, I don't know. I think the tennis group of people are an amazing group of people. It's like me with golf. The people I meet on the golf course, for the most part, are really nice folks. You don't meet very many murderers and rapists and things like that on the golf course or on the tennis court. I'm not saying people can't be bad people to do these sports. I'm just saying, but football versus golf. Who would you rather your daughter marry, a football player or a golfer? You get what I'm saying? And don't be bringing up Tiger Woods. I know you don't even go there. Because even with Tiger Woods' shenanigans, you'd still probably rather that your daughter marry Tiger Woods than marry, say, Ray Lewis or Ray, what's his name, to beat his girlfriend up in the elevator. That, you know what I'm saying? So all I'm getting at is Serena Williams had all these influences that could have made her not tap into this thing of motherhood and what she's talking about. And you know what? It couldn't overpower that. See, that's the thing when God puts that little seed inside of you. And it's just difficult for people to say, to fight that. And the left hate that, because that what she said about a child making her feel like a woman. I feel like a woman. And I'm not, it sounds like, what's that song? I feel like, but that feeling is too powerful for even leftism to win over. And if we capture that, we can show young ladies that that's what you're really about. It's not about these trophies and these things that the left wants you to believe you're about.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.